Today, I'll be talking about the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. These 10 with a bonus channels are the best silver and gold channels on YouTube in my opinion. There are plenty of other great channels within the stacking community. There just wasn't enough time in the day to go over all of those channels. But in the meantime, these channels that I will be sharing with you right now, in my opinion, are the top 10 with a bonus best silver and gold channels on YouTube. Let's take a look. First on the list is Guido Stackin. Guido Stackin, in my opinion, is one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. He has been producing videos since 2016. He's got like 1.5 million views, 13,000 subscribers. And his videos are not only informative, but they are real. He's just like a regular guy. He doesn't drink the Kool-Aid and thinks that the sky is falling, that the world is all doom and gloom. He talks about silver and gold from a very level-headed angle. He's also big in the auction scene. In fact, he and I started our auctions right around the same time. We also ran a bunch of auctions together for charity. We also have a show together called the Heavy Metal Show. Definitely want to check that out, guys, if you haven't already. But he is very informative and very fun. He has a great following. And he's somebody that I know on a personal level, just a very good guy. Whenever you are getting information from him, you know that he is speaking honestly. He has a lot of videos that tailor to beginners as well as people that are seasoned stackers. He talks about silver and gold and the whole 9 yards. So very good channel. You guys, if you haven't heard about Guido Stackin, you definitely are going to want to check him out. Next on the list is Spectacular. Spectacular is a channel that is relatively large within the stacking community. In my opinion, Speg is also one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. He's almost at 30,000 subscribers. He was one of the first, if not the first, within the stacking community who started doing a series interviewing a coin shop, which are very, very popular on his channel. He also calls things as he sees them. If he finds something to be a bunch of BS, he'll say it. He's also not in the pockets of any of the bullion dealers. He will do coin reviews and whatnot, but also at the same time, if he finds something to be either misleading or false or whatever the case may be, he's not afraid to call out the various companies or individuals if need be. He also does a lot of streaming. He has a show about nothing. He also does hold his own auctions. And basically, because of his line of work, sometimes the auctions and live streams run at off hours, but you definitely want to have your bells set so that way you get notified when he is on. He also has a big following on Instagram, so you definitely want to check out Spectacular. Very good guy. Very supportive of many within the stacking community. He was one of the very first that supported me as well when I started. So Speg is another great channel to check out within the stacking community. Next on the list, we've got International Stacker, another channel that, in my opinion, is one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. He is a zany guy, to say the least. He also has a very, I would say, a vlog about traveling kind of angle to his channel. He does a lot of videos abroad, and you can kind of check them all out down here. He also holds these mega gauze, which are absolutely insane, where he just gives away silver and gold just because he likes to be an animal. The other thing, too, is he has a lot of live streams. He doesn't necessarily have them planned, per se. He kind of just goes off the cuff, but a very, very funny guy. Within the stacking community, sense of humor is hard to find. He does a lot of crazy stuff with crustaceans. So you're definitely going to want to check out International Stacker. Great guy, very honest, and like I said, great sense of humor. So you definitely want to check out International Stacker. He'll let you know when there's different deals. Very informative. And so you definitely want to give him a look. Next on the list, we've got Salmetal. Now, if you guys could get past his gruff voice, you are in for a treat. Now, Salmetal was one of the very first channels that I started watching when I started stacking. In my opinion, he is basically the pinnacle of the stacking community, one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. He does a ton of live streams, about 3 times a week. He also does a lot of news commentary. If you ever want breaking news within the precious metals market, this is your channel. He's usually always posting videos at least 2 to even 3 times a day, just updating all of us on various things that are happening in the world. And just very informative guy, very, very supportive of the stacking community as a whole. The one thing I could say, speaking from a content creator standpoint, that it is very time consuming to create content. And because I spend a lot of time creating content, it is very hard for me to go check out everybody else. But he is very, very good at checking out other people's channels, commenting, being in the streams, and connecting with his viewers. So if you haven't checked out Salmetal already, you definitely need to. And check this out. I am one of the only ones that is featured on his channel. Thanks, Sal. What's up, YouTube? This is Silver Dragons. He is a millennial, but he is also big in the stacking community. Let's do it. If you guys are cool with hand flailing, then Silver Dragons is your guy. One of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube by far. Very, very big following. Strong, hitting at 44,000 subscribers. He started out basically doing a lot of pouring of silver, and he has his live streams that he does on his own. He does auctions now. He also has his bi-weekly show with Yankee Stacking. It's called the Coast to Coast Show, which is being revamped as we speak. But he does a ton of videos talking about silver pouring, talking about gold. He does a lot of interviews with big name individuals from various companies. So you're definitely going to check out Silver Dragons. Now, he also was one of the very first channels that I was following, and he was very supportive of me starting out on YouTube. So you definitely want to check out Silver Dragons if you haven't done so already. ECP, East Coast Prospecting. Now, one of the smaller channels I have on the list, but don't let that fool you. This guy is very informative. ECP is a friend of mine. He and I talk on a regular basis. His channel is more of a variety channel. He does it all, my friends. He does everything from farming to beekeeping, coin roll hunting, auctions, numismatics. The guy knows a ton. Gold panning. He knows a lot. And I usually always confer with him when I am talking about numismatics and what have you, because the man knows his stuff. So if you are looking for a very laid-back, family-friendly channel where you can kind of just relax, kick back, and, check out a bunch of different things, then this is your channel. And again, if you're into the coin roll hunting, if you're into auctions, ECP's got you covered. Definitely check out ECP. Great guy and a good friend of mine. What's going on, YouTube? Silver Britches. And today we're going to be talking about gold. Guys, that is Silver Britches. That is probably the very worst imitation I've done of him to date. But Silver Britches, my friends, is by far one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube, in my opinion. He's coming in at a 6,600 subscriber base. He's going to be hitting 7,000 very, very soon. Very, very informative guy. The one thing that I think that he's really got going for him, guys, is that very smooth voice. If you just listen to it, guys, you could just close your eyes and just go to sleep. Just a very, very good guy. And not because he's boring or anything like that. He's just got a smooth voice. It works really well. Also, very high production quality content. I mean, he's working with really, really high-end equipment here. You could even tell just from the various screenshots. Look at his thumbnails there. But very informative. Also, one of the guys that doesn't drink the Kool-Aid, talking about the skies falling, He and I have become very good friends over the last year, and I highly recommend you check out his channel. He and I do a lot of collaborations with one another as well. And like I said, just a good source of knowledge. So if you're looking at, different gold and silver videos, whether it be comparing silver and gold, different types of gold coins or silver coins to one another, talking about stacking on budgets and what have you, this is a great resource for you. Next up, we got Silver Heist. And then this happened. Guys, Silver Heist started right around the same time I did, and the man blew right past me. Now he's approaching 10,000 subscribers. He is a great guy. Also, just a great source of knowledge. The one thing a lot of people know him for is his chalkboard and his New England accent. Check out this video too that he has right here, just almost hitting 200,000 views just a month ago. Crazy, crazy. But he's very, very informative. He definitely is checking the mintages of the different coins throughout the years. He does a lot of stuff too as it relates to spot prices and the comparison of those prices. What's a better deal, percentage increases and drops, just a lot of good comparisons. I actually just hovered like right here. You can see he kind of has very good visuals there. And it doesn't have to be crazy, graphics or anything like that. It's just for our stacking community. If you're looking just for some information and comparisons and what have you, this is the channel that you want to go to. There you go right there. So definitely check out Silver Heist if you haven't done so already. Next up, we have Florida Stacker. Florida Stacker is a channel that I recently started following. Very informative, also a high production quality with his videos. In my opinion, this is another one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. With him too, you can tell that he spends a lot of time planning his videos, so that way he is not wasting anybody's time. Me, I'm kind of more off the cuff. I come up with an idea and I just kind of start filming, whereas he, you could tell, is really planning to give his viewers the best content that he possibly can. He's not looking to waste anybody's time. Look at this. You could just see 100%, 98%, like rate there. Like just really well-liked individual, well-recognized within the stacking community. So if you are looking for a lot of knowledge, this is another channel that I highly recommend. Last but not least, Yankee Stacking. Yankee Stacking, one of the very first channels that I was subscribed to. Also, in my opinion, one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube. Yankee also was basically a mentor to me as I started my channel. When I started on YouTube, he was right around 1,500, 1,700 subscribers. So he has come a long way over the last year. He's just about 20,000 subs right now. But guys, he's just a wealth of knowledge. He's got just a ton of content, 2 to 3 videos a week. He does live streams, Ask Yankee. He does live streams with Silver Dragons, like I mentioned before. He knows a lot about the economy, talks about the silver and gold markets, talks about how the economy is affecting the precious metals markets, does a lot of prepping. This channel is a solid channel. I can't recommend Yankee Stacking more. In my opinion, one of the best silver and gold channels on YouTube, hands down. My channel, Stacking Stormtrooper. You're already watching me. But one of the reasons that I feel that I stand out within the stacking community is because of my sense of humor. I try to incorporate my sense of humor in a lot of the videos that I produce, but I also hold auctions once a week. And if you haven't been to one of my auctions, I highly recommend that you do show up, not necessarily to just even bid, but just to hang out. I do the best that I can to try to just entertain everybody who is there, just because I like to have a good time and like to just hang out with everybody. And I also feel that, I am coming from a place of wanting to help others. That's primarily the reason why I started my YouTube channel, is so that I could kind of help other people within the stacking community learn from my mistakes. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I appreciate your time. Please check out all the channels that I just discussed earlier. And with that, long live the Empire. And I just want to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. Check out these videos. Until next time, long live the Empire.